What's going on, everybody on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for the support on these last couple of Real Talk podcasts. It is kick-ass that we have so many viewers as of right now. Today, I have a very special guest. He is a special king of the swords of Dokkan Battle. Many of you know him, so go ahead and introduce yourself, my friend.
Yo, what's up? It's me, JPhanta. What an intro. I don't think I deserve that intro right there.
No, you definitely do, man. You've been around for a very, very long time. You've had insane races with like truth and rhyme, and you're the king, bro.
Rhyme?
No, not rhyme.
rhyme.
Nano. I always get them mixed up, bro.
I get them mixed up.
Yeah. You know, they're. I mean, I think about one. I always put them together. I mean, they're BFFs, you know.
True.
But again, it's
Very true.
It's great having you here, man. And of course, like in all the other podcasts, the whole idea of it is just kind of to get to know you a bit. So the first question I kind of been asking, it's and I have no idea. What music are you into?
Uh, Definitely the Japanese anime. That's always a banger. And then all my life it's just been hip hop and rap and R&B. One of those guys. Yeah.
So not yeah. So not much
like,
into like rock music.
Nah. It's when Japanese people do it, it's kind of the classics, all those classic ones in the early 2000s. I can go down with that. The emo punk stuff. What's it called? God, it's too early in the morning.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. It's 12-hour difference basically. I think I know what you're talking about. It's like early 2000s.
My Chemical Romance, all that good stuff.
Okay. So yeah, I think everybody loves My Chemical Romance besides Noir. I didn't hear him say that, so.
Oh, he did say that.
No, I don't know. But yeah, I love them. So okay, so you like all that Japanese music. So you're like J-pop, K-pop, stuff like that.
Let's forget about K-pop.
Yeah,
Just like
okay.
J-pop. Yeah,
Okay,
J-pop.
just J-pop. Okay, no, because
Yeah.
I know a lot of people kind of like the both. Like both. Funny question. You like Joji's music?
Yeah, Joji's music's all right. I
Yeah.
like that.
Were you ever?
I don't actively listen to him though. It's just like when it pops up onto YouTube, and then I'm like, I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
But,
I'm same exact way. It's always hard to listen to him and not get a little sad because I was a really big Filthy Frank fan. How about you?
Nah, I've never really watched Filthy Frank.
For real?
No, I never got into that era.
Yeah.
I was yeah. When I got into YouTube, it was like Smosh. What else? It was Ryan Higa.
Okay. Also,
The
when Boogie was around too, like when he was a bit bigger.
I didn't watch Boogie.
Okay. But it was kind of like that. Was it like that beginning era?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I like Ryan Higa a lot. He's a really cool dude. So you liked? Yeah, I didn't get into Filthy Frank till actually kind of recent. It was one of his videos just popped up in my recommended. And I was like, man, I've never watched any of this, and I like Joji's music, so I was like, why not? Let me give it a try, and I ended up watching 8 hours of Filthy Frank lore.
And then you finish it all and you come to realize there will never be any more new ones.
No, yeah, man, it really hurts actually. I love Joji. I think he's a great guy, and like it's kind of crazy when you think about it. He's one of the only YouTubers who he was able to leave the platform and completely reinvent himself. And like when you look at Joji, you don't even remember Filthy Frank because he's done such a good job like masking that past of his. I don't think he regrets it in any way, but like he's just evolved.
Nah,
so
no
much.
way.
Yeah, like there's no way he did not
No
have
way
fun doing what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess that's like the start of it as well. Like when, he got that initial boost because he was Filthy Frank. Is it not?
Yeah. He and he wanted to continue doing Filthy Frank stuff. There was a video that he posted before he went full Joji, which was basically introducing himself as like a normal person, because he was like, yeah, boys, like it was when he came out saying he had seizures, during that time period. And
Mm.
he was like, he's like, yo, like, I can't be doing so much Filthy Frank anymore, but like, I could start doing like normal vlogs and kind of showing you guys like my everyday life. Like, I'm in college, I'm doing music, just stuff like that. But of course, the Filthy Frank fan base were, very hateful and angry towards him after that video. So bad that he had to delete any videos that showed him, like, without being Filthy Frank. And he just had to completely leave. His fan base literally turned on him, dude. It was crazy. Like, people went nuts when he said, "Oh, I can't do Filthy Frank full time anymore." So now, everybody kind of ruined what we had, unfortunately.
It's like me saying I can't do free to play anymore. I'm going pay to play, boys.
I've seen those memes. Don't do it. Oh man, no, I would be heartbroken. I've already seen you do summons, and I love it when I see you bobble your units. That's always
Yeah, the best
please.
part. It's
Yeah,
the best part.
how do you feel
And
powerful when you do that?
oh yeah, 100%. I get the thrill from it. I can't wait. In the future, at the end of the year, I'm gonna just do. You know how the Truth does his barbering videos because he
Yeah,
has
yeah.
all of them 100%, and he just has a bunch. I'm gonna do that in just for one video from all the LRs I pulled this year.
Oh,
Because
dude.
I haven't barbered any of them as of recently because I've just been too lazy to, and because I don't need the barber points, so I just leave them in my box. But when the time comes, oh, you get the little gacha talks exclusive,
Exclusive
first
interview.
first first to come news.
Oh,
JPhanta barbering LR video coming soon,
oh, dude. I
2020.
I can't wait to see that. You're gonna break a lot of hearts in that one. Everyone's gonna
Yeah,
be
there's a
just
few good
heartbroken.
LRs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a few good ones.
Oh no, I think I'm gonna get sad too. Any recent ones without spoiling too much?
Recent ones. I mean, I'm sure you've seen the back-to-back singles. Have you seen that video with the God Goku?
Oh yes, yes. Oh yes, yes,
Yeah,
dude.
where
That
I singled back to back with and got two Ella Gokus. So
dude,
that's in it.
it hurts,
That'll be
man.
in it.
The gods of Dokkan constantly bless you, man, and I think
Yeah,
that
it's very weird. It's
they're just
honestly
trying to
very
get.
weird.
They're trying to get you. They, they're
Yeah.
like, here, here's some shiny new units. Drop the credit
Yeah.
card. That's what they're doing.
Exactly. That's exactly what they're doing. They've got me on like a white list on my account number,
Yeah,
and they're just like
exactly.
boosting up my rate somehow.
Yeah, no, no, they are mad with you because they see what you're doing online. They see the views. They're like, damn, bro, this guy is getting all these views and he hasn't spent $1 on this game. They're trying to get you, man.
Yeah, they're trying to get me.
Has there?
Uh,
I believe there was one video I believe I saw you post that you said that you used to be pay to play, right? At one point.
yeah, when I mean pay to play, I mean like I bought like maybe $100 worth, $100 to two
Wow.
hundred dollars. Yeah.
That
It
that's
was like
impressive.
during the first year anniversary. So this was with STL Gogeta and Inch Nemba. They came out, and before I did YouTube, um, and I did. Of course, you got the free stones when you logged in, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't pull no Janemba. I pulled no Gogeta. I didn't really care about that anyway at the start. Like I didn't know much about Dokkan, so I didn't know that Gogeta was the one to get during that time because he could like plow through pretty much all events at that time.
yeah, yeah.
And my goal was um AGL Ultimate Gohan, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, and physical Ultimate Gohan, because my favorite character is Gohan, so getting like one of the coolest versions of him was dope. And I remember like when I was building my team, I had like SR Super Saiyan Trunks, and I thought that was cool. But anyway, yeah, I couldn't get him, and then so I was like, I'm gonna spend money to try and get him,
Ah!
and I did not. Also, I spent money on the Xenoverse collab, which had released Xenotrunks, Supreme Kai of Time, not the Opie of
Okay,
Time, but
okay.
like the SR card that you've probably seen so many times in your multi summons.
Yes, yes, 1,000
And
times.
Demigra, Toa, and Mira SSRs.
Okay,
And
okay.
I looked at the cards and I was like, man, I thought I could pretty good team. So I went real ham on them, and now to this day they're like so bad.
Hopefully, they'll get easy A's one day. That would be nice.
One day.
Maybe they'll.
Xenoverse 3 collaboration.
That's what we need. We need that, so they could bring they could bring back their $100. The only time
Exactly.
the free to play man will do it. But no, that's cool. And then so after that, did you kind of stop because you realized like I'm just wasting money, or like did you see like
Yeah, I
a
stopped
career out
because
of it?
I stopped because one, I never got any good cards. So there was like to like compare it, my best card at the time was probably, I mean, he's good. Super Saiyan 3 STR Vegeta and Margin Vegeta. Those were my two best cards in my box. That was over 100 days old, ready for. This was even before LR Goku came out, Prime Battle Goku. And I just farmed a bunch of free to play units. And how it all started with the YouTube stuff was, Living Ichigo?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He did like free to play guides. I used to watch them because they were very helpful for me. And I was like, man, and I've always wanted to do YouTube for a very long time. I was like, how could I? And I enjoyed Dokkan, of course. So I was like, how can I do this? Be a little bit quirky, and being fully free to play would be the way to go. That's how it really started. And then that's why I did free to play guides and stuff like that to help others. And then I stopped doing that because Dokkan became too easy.
It is very easy, but like we were
Yeah.
discussing the other day, so yeah, that was during the how to era, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, Dokkan's still a how-to,
Yeah, yeah,
kind of.
yeah. Dokkan doesn't really do a very good job at being with like the community and really telling you what to do. But I mean, honestly, they don't need to. I
Yeah, they
mean,
don't really need to. You
Dokkan's a
just
very
do the
simple game.
stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And
just
they kind of already have that, with the Giru Gouda thing. You just click on it, bang bang, and you just do your thing. The only thing that's probably the most confusing is how to unlock an easy area.
yeah. Typically, everyone gets a little confused on those because you can't see how to unlock it till you actually unlock it, which is very
Yeah.
weird. Um,
And there's no English translation through JP Dokkan, which is also another big thing. I reckon if they did that, then the game would be like no how tos. Don't
yeah,
need them.
yeah, exactly. I would definitely say just those, and you could do like how to complete Extreme Super Battle, but really, I mean, you're just either talking about the units or just doing a run of it. So, yeah, if they ever
That's the
just
truth's job, not my job.
yeah, yeah. Have you actually beaten any Extreme Super Battle stages?
No, the closest I've been was Super STI. I went to the last stage. I feel like I could have beaten it, but I used an item maybe one turn too early. Actually, I guess it wasn't fully free to play because I had never mind, don't worry about it.
I
I know
would
Talon's done it, so
I would say it's free to play. Are you talking about like a redstone unit?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So I
I'd
had Super
consider
Saiyan
that.
3 Vegeta and Gogeta.
Yeah, I would consider those free to play, man. I mean, you don't got to spend a single stone. You just it's a gift. Okay,
Yeah, then you have to get dupes, so that could spend money.
true, true,
That could be money. That's
true.
what people don't get when they say, "Why don't you use why don't you use redstone units? They're free to play." And it's like, well, you got to get the dupes, and then what if you don't get the dupes? Then what? I mean, to this day, I don't even have Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku on my JP account, and I've been summoning as much as I can for these redstone units. So
That's crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's a few redstone units I don't have. So
n- and I feel like a
that's why I
lot of
don't
people
really do
don't.
on my global.
Yeah,
Yeah. Um.
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of
It's just luck, huh?
yeah. It's I've noticed that like EZA units, they're pretty hard to come by now. They're starting to become like unicorns because they don't come back on banners much anymore. And
Yeah.
I, I know like a lot of people. I mean, I complained a lot back then because I think during like the third year, it's when we got the most from those EZAs, like the 120s, the second year ones, I think third, and like a little bit of fourth year. And then after that, I want to say till now, we haven't gotten them on banners, like period, anymore,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah, it's very very weird. They don't just add them anymore.
At some point, they should just probably throw like, I'm sure at one point they're just going to start throwing some of those into like the general pool.
I don't think so. Then it, I feel like I don't know. I don't feel like they will do that. I mean, that just ruins the whole Dokkan Fest exclusive kind
It
of
does. It
vibe.
does. That's true. That's true. I They just gotta figure out something with those units because we've gotten so many like new players and I mean not being able to grab those redstone units besides during like these big anniversaries is kind of I mean it's kind of crappy. I mean not I mean a
Good
lot
thing
of
is they're
yeah
crap anyway. So
they're crap in the sense that like so many better units, but like if you just started up
yeah,
a couple months back, having like physical full power Frieza or like um that tech cell honestly got me through Extreme Super Battle Road, no cap. Like he really cleared that for me, and that's a unit that hasn't been on a banner since I don't even remember the last time I saw that man on a banner.
uh, this banner.
He's up.
Yeah, he's in the 50 ticket.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. No, no, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
they don't
Everyone's up the
return. They
ticket.
all return. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it's just really these type of celebrations, but yeah, that's true. Damn, dude, that's how long you've been playing. I started
Yeah.
during when UI Goku came out on Global. That was like my first starting date, and then I didn't start spending.
Uzuma.
Yeah, and then I didn't start spending real money till third year. Third year is when everything changed. That's when I started spending a
Yeah.
very good amount of money on this game. Something that I talked to like Nolar about as well, and a lot of these other guys. What era of Dokkan was your favorite?
My favorite?
Yeah,
Um,
like what was like
I
the
think
most hype?
second year anniversary.
Second year. Okay.
I think like anything around the 120, I thought was great. It was like Dokkan events was still kind of difficult. Doing stuff free to play was like out of this world still. So, and it was like more like now it's just like crit, 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 bang, bang,
Yeah,
bang.
everything's kind of easy now.
Stack defense,
Yeah.
be invincible.
Yeah, I mean, you were the first person to clear Legendary Goku event with a free-to-play team. That just goes to show that anything in this game could be completed.
Yeah,
Besides Extreme Super Bad Road. I don't
yeah,
think we're
yeah.
at the free-to-play level for that just
Nah,
yet.
we
But
only just beaten the normal version, so
can you do all the category ones?
no, I haven't done a few stages from 10 to 20 and 30 to 20 to 30.
Okay, but you have completed like I think I've seen you
I
complete
finished
a
all the
couple.
typing ones.
Okay, cool, cool.
So I've got Ella Gohan 100%. Yeah.
Hell, yeah, I mean that's worth it. He's insane. I like that unit a lot.
He's insane if you get his EZA. Jesus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have to get yeah. That is
I would never get his EZA.
yeah. I just
It was
realized
bad.
that it's gonna be a long time before you could get his EZA. Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay. Let me
Yeah.
think. So like more of like your taste. So you mentioned J-pop. So what type of animes do you like?
Um, honestly, controversial, but like I like those shonen shows. I'm not really into the shonen that much anymore. I'm
Can't
more of
blame you.
like comedy, slice of life, or like just shows that I don't have to be too invested in
So you like the
for
12
multiple
episode
episodes.
ones?
Yeah, the 12 episodes are great, or something light, because I don't have to continue like watching and like focusing and maybe have to rewatch at some parts. Just want to watch, have fun. There are some, action shows that I do watch, but it's never like the mainstream, like Attack on Titan. Not really into that.
Wow.
Yeah. I just haven't like didn't feel like it. Like isekais, I think they're fun, although they always get flack. But I'm not a reviewer. I'm not hard to please, so
Yeah, same here. Yeah, same here. Um, okay, so slice of life. So have you seen Clanad?
yeah.
All
I,
right. Did it make you cry?
both. No, I don't cry often. What's weird though is like some not even like maybe because I was too like I don't know, but like if some parts of like a random anime, they just say one thing and then I probably get teary eyed. But that's about it.
And
That's about it.
and Clanad didn't do like the ending. Didn't get that. You didn't. You were crying.
No, like even Avengers didn't make me cry. I know a lot of people cried in Avengers. I didn't cry in Avengers.
Yeah, I didn't either. I didn't have like that much of an emotional connection. I don't. I mean, the superhero movies are cool, but it's not really like it doesn't hit my emotional strings really. But
You
anime
know what it must
certainly
be?
does.
It's because I must have watched like a review or something to do with Planad or something like that, where it's like, okay, I get the general idea, and then I'm like, okay, I kind of get where this is going, kind of. Because I remember like I think it was the anime man who suggested Planad. I was like, oh, okay, I'll watch it. Boom,
But
bam.
did you like it though?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed
Okay,
it.
cool. You just didn't. Damn, dude, that's
I just didn't cry.
you got a heart of steel, bro. I bawled my eyes out multiple times in that anime. Oh my god. Even like the first episode when he's walking, he's just like, I hate this town. That shit got me. I was like, dude, this is me, bro.
It's me.
My 18-year-old edgy self. I was like, damn, bro. And Nagisa is so cute, bro. I loved her. I thought she was fantastic. I know a lot of people don't like her. They wanted him to get with, I think, the other Tomoya, the white hair girl, where she's great too.
Don't they have different like adaptations for that?
Yeah, they
I'm
had
pretty
two
sure they do.
OVAs.
Yeah,
They had an OVA with Tomoya, and then they had one with I forgot the blue hair girl, but it
I
was
don't
with
remember
her.
names,
Yeah,
honestly.
no, yeah, no,
Names are hard.
yeah. I suck at remembering Japanese names.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, the hair, the eyes, just stuff like that. But yeah, no, I love that one. Have you seen Welcome to the NHK?
No, what is
That's a
that?
weird slice of life. It's about it's like the first anime back like in the early 2000s where they kind of like properly show you what a NEET is. And that was basically like the whole thing was like a NEET falling in love, finally leaving his house. Not really leaving his house. He kind of went back and forth, but that one was pretty good. Uh, since you've seen Clanad, have you seen Little Busters or like Angel Beats?
I tried to watch Lil Busters, dropped it. Angel Beats, I haven't got around to. I heard that was good,
Yeah,
but
yeah, you'll definitely like Angel Beats more than Little Busters. Little Busters, it's definitely a slower burn, but season two, bro, they go after story, man. It's like sad, dude. I was fucking crying my eyes out after the third episode. I was like, what? Like, we were playing baseball, man. What's going on here? We were just hanging out, being dorks. Uh, God bless those guys at Keek. I'm sure you heard what happened to their facility. I believe it was last year, and a lot of those animators unfortunately passed away. But man, they really did make some beautiful, beautiful animations, bro. That studio. I love Key. Charlotte was another pretty good one that they made, and I don't think
oh, I
I've,
never watched Charlotte as well.
it's okay. It's kind of like the same issue with Angel Beats when you do those 12 episode ones and they're trying to do so much within 12 episodes. It's like something in it's going to screw up. Like the first 7 episodes, it's amazing, and then they have to start like, okay, we gotta start rushing, and once they start rushing, it's kind of like it's not much fun anymore.
True.
Yeah. So you don't like
You know
action?
what animes I like the
Yeah.
most?
What's up?
When the male main character is a fucking badass. I'm allowed to swear. I'm allowed to swear. Are you monetized? you're not monetized.
No,
Yet,
no,
are you?
you're good. You're good. You could say whatever you want, man.
Fuck.
Yeah, say all the fucks, man.
No, when they're like badass or like they're OP, but like they don't like they're not cocky about it. That's the best.
I,
I don't know why. I just always wanted to be like that.
you always want to be that cool.
That's my goal. Be like the badass that doesn't need to show that he's badass.
I mean, you're already there, man.
No,
You already have the aura. No, but I get what you mean. I like those type of dudes. Honestly, kind of like I guess it's gonna sound weird, but whenever they come on screen, those are the ones that like the fucking hairs on your back stick up because they come in with the epic intro. They're not talking any shit. They just get to work. They're like,
yeah,
nah,
they
I'm
just get
fucking
the
this guy
job
up.
done. Yeah.
I love that. And it's not
Like
like
for example, like Escanor from Seven Deadly Sins.
badass.
Yeah, when he turns muscular, or like Meliodas, you know, all those kind of guys. I'll watch a shonen if it's like that, you know. It's
Yeah,
like
it's hard to find shonens like that nowadays because all of them,
yeah,
like I was
they
watching.
all want growth. I get it. They want growth, like you know, like Naruto, um, um, what's it, Black Clover, all that, you know, all the growth, human character growth stuff, which I understand. So
Yeah, I
I
get
like.
it, but I do sometimes. I just kind of looking for badasses, and
Yeah,
I wonder. Okay, so that's a pretty clear description of Guts from Berserk. Do you like Berserk?
I haven't watched Berserk.
Okay,
No,
you
I haven't.
like Guts. I mean, Guts is he's the coolest black swordsman. Unfortunately, Kirito doesn't. He got that title stripped from him. Guts does not talk shit. There's a scene that everybody talks about. It's not too much of a spoiler because it's such like a famous scene that where Guts
Spoilers.
Guts fights 100 dudes at the same time. He has no superpowers, no shonen bullshit. It's just like raw
I might have
strength.
to watch it.
Yeah, dude,
Maybe
that
tonight.
scene is badass. My first time watching that, I was like, God damn, I like that. Oh, another anime that
But I heard Berserk's anime wasn't like good
no, the
compared
anime's
to the
horrible.
manga.
No, do not watch the anime. Just watch the three
Yeah, see,
movies.
I'm not a manga reader. That's the problem.
You could watch the three movies on
I'm
Netflix.
not a reader in general.
Yeah, no, me neither. The only mangas I read right now is Attack on Titan and Dragon Ball, and that's it. I can't read anything else. I don't have
Like
the
you already know
attention.
like how unemotional I get when I watch, you know, shows. So like when I'm reading, it's gonna be even worse.
You're like, yeah, I don't give a shit about this guy.
Yeah, I get bored as hell real quick.
I feel that, man. I feel that. So you kind of just jump around on watching things.
Yeah.
I feel that, man. Yeah, no, yeah, it's hard. It's hard to read. I don't know how people read books. I can't read. I mean, of course
Yeah, I
can
can't read books.
but I'm just so bored. I just get. I'm like, man, I want to see some like. I want to see some art. I want to see some fist flying. I got to hear
Yeah.
music. I can't just read a
I need
book.
I need voices,
Yeah.
moving animations, all that stuff.
You know
It all
what?
combines to be like a good experience.
Exactly. Like when I'm watching my ecchi animes, I can't read that shit, bro. I gotta see.
Yeah, true.
I gotta see what my girls are packing.
Like in school when I had to read like for my English class.
I hate
If
that.
there was a movie, yo, I'll watch the movie any day. I don't care if it doesn't have as much info as the novel. I will read it and then I'll make stuff up when it comes to the test.
That's smart. So, how?
And I just passed.
Oh, so you were just a passer?
Yeah, I'm just a pass in English.
Yeah. No, I mean, I hardly passed school, honestly. uh, school's school sucks, dude. Honestly.
School sucks.
Yeah, school just sucked.
I want to go back to school.
Yeah, I actually I hated high school, but when I left school, I studied other things. Like I was really into personal fitness, so I was able to get like I became a personal fitness trainer. It was like a $700 course, wasn't expensive, and I did that for a little bit. I didn't like it too much, but I did it, and that's a cool thing. Like when you're out of high school, you could do whatever the fuck you want. Like right now, I actually just signed
Yeah.
up for my real estate course because I kind of feel like that's a pretty decent career to jump into. But like in terms of college, like what if you went back to school, what would you study?
What would I study?
Yeah.
Oh, Honestly, with all the knowledge I have now, I would start doing YouTube. I would be like, "Yo, Dokkan's this new game. Let's get on it. It's gonna be a hit.
Dude,
It's
that's what you
gonna
gotta
last
do.
at least 5+ years."
Dude, we gotta get the investors in it. Yeah, no, I mean YouTube's a fantastic job, which, like you mentioned, you said this is basically your full time job, and that's actually crazy. At what point in like your career on YouTube did you like were you able to say I don't gotta work anymore?
To be honest, if uh never. But because of how I'm living right now, in terms of I'm not by myself, I can manage. But of course, if I was living by myself, I wouldn't be able to manage.
Okay,
No
okay,
way.
yeah, yeah, I could
No
imagine.
way.
Yeah, yeah,
Only quit when you're at like maybe 100K.
that's what I've heard. Some people will argue with me that they'll be like, "Oh, once you hit 50K, like you could be making enough money to live on your own, but it's like you won't be living like like you can't go crazy. Like you have to be very like
Yeah, yeah.
you have to be
Very budget
careful."
friendly. Yep.
I feel that. I
That's
feel that.
or you just I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to do with 50K.
Especially when you're doing a game like Dokkan, because I believe I know ad revenue changes per YouTube category, and I don't know what how much gaming ad revenue is, but I know a lot of like finance YouTubers are at 50K, but they're getting like I believe it's like $4 a view type shit. Like it's of like um uh
I think when you play gacha game or when you get play gacha games, your ad revenue's not the lowest for sure. I think it's kind of like above average.
that would make sense
Just
because
because
I think a lot of gotcha YouTubers kind of just do this.
yeah, and have you ever you get those ads on YouTube, right? Where it's like other mobile games.
Yeah,
They
like
pay a hefty amount. Raid Shadow.
yeah, Raid Shadow, fake. I get fake Grand Order ones all the time. Azure Lane. Yeah, those I would have to
and
imagine they would have to pay
yeah,
more.
and like the have you seen those like ghetto Chinese ones or whatever? Or even
Yes.
like Mafia. They pay money. I'm sure they would.
Yeah, no, they want everybody to talk about them. Have you? Okay, that's a fun question. Have you ever had like a sponsor,
Yes,
and how was it?
I
Was it
have.
cool?
It was it was all right. I mean, you get a script and then do your own thing. Um, yeah. I mean, what else? Yeah, you just record yourself talking about the thing, and then
That,
did all
that's
the.
that's neat. That's
Like,
neat. Do you get like a lot of those, or is it kind of
nah,
like
I don't get a lot of those.
I
No.
could imagine. Besides Raid Shadow Legends, they'll.
Raid, and I will tell you now, don't do Raid Shadow Legends.
I heard they don't pay a whole lot.
Uh, th- if you go the initial one that they do, I don't think you get a lot. But if you continue to do it, then they will start ramping it up. Um, but the problem where with what I had with Raid Shadow Legends was the freedom that I got for making the video. Like it was very scripted. Uh, like they wasn't like they had to you had to get it perfect or they wouldn't accept it, and then that just wasted a lot of my time, which then what they paid me wasn't really worth it to begin with in the end. But since I already said agreed, I had to do it. So that's the only problem I had. But the
Yeah.
other companies that I've done with, pretty sweet. They gave me all like the assets needed.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I
That's
tend to not take sponsorships anymore.
really you don't.
Mhm.
It's not really like worth it.
I wouldn't say it's not worth it. It's the same thing. It's like eating the same food over and over again. You say the same things.
I
If
get
if
that.
I ever got a sponsorship, it'd be like something that I liked that I've already enjoyed before. I know that sounds like so typical, but that's actually what I would go for.
No, no, that sounds pretty cool. Like you do what you want to do. You don't want to like
Yeah.
if a fucking makeup company's hitting you up to be like, hey, can you like we made a mobile gotcha game? Can you talk about it for us? You're not gonna want to do
Yeah.
that on your channel.
Or like if I could make content from it. So like I got a free game. I guess it wasn't really sponsored, but I got a free game. I accepted it. And then I just played on stream. That was fun. Like those it doesn't have to be money, but like if it's something that I can make videos from and enjoy it, then I'll do it.
Cool, cool. No, that's
Not those
a
random mobile games. Dokkan, hit me up.
yeah. No, Dokkan really should start sponsoring some of these like you guys like in that higher tier because I don't think I've ever seen Dokkan
Nah,
ever do
they
that.
don't do it. Other than like their partner Bandai. That's it.
Dokkan sucks, bro. We gotta move.
I know they don't. I guess they don't understand like the amount of power uh us YouTubers have when it comes to like games,
Yeah, no,
like
it's true.
influential power.
It's true, man. Because like, if let's say you, Truth, Nano, Rhyme, uh, Nolar, all of you guys will just band together one day saying, "Yo, Dokkan sucks." I don't think
I mean,
Bandai
I think we
realizes.
all say that.
Yeah, but like if you guys is like if everybody just stopped spending money, like everybody just pushed it, I think Bandai would have to take a notice of that because it is crazy like how much influence you guys have on players. Like, for example, your channel, you're able to teach everybody like by the like you could play this game without spending a single dollar, even if you just want like you go to the extreme level where you only use free to play units, but if you want to be completely free to play, you could still beat hard events and still
Mm.
summon and get decent units. So you kind of show people like, hey, you don't gotta spend hundreds and thousands of dollars. And then you have the other extreme, like Truth, who does spend 5 grand on a banner, and a lot of people try imitating that. As much as he says like, yo, guys, don't do this, people follow who they love, and that's kind of like you said, content creators have a very strong presence and a very strong power that's affecting the game, and I think that's what's helping the game being alive because we don't get many Dokkan nows, we don't get many community posts, they don't send
Mm.
out a survey every month. It's mainly like you guys are keeping the game alive, which some gotcha games do tend to notice that. Like a good example is like Bleach Brave Souls. There's been a couple times when they'll actually fly out YouTubers like 2Game Productions or Bleach Cowboy to Anime Expo to talk on their behalf of the company and be like, hey, like we'll pay you this amount of money if you guys could come out here during the the speech and basically talk about the game, tell them how much you love it because people like you. And so some games do that, but Dokkan and Bandai don't do that at all.
Mm.
Like,
Nah.
period. I don't think they've ever hit up anybody saying like, yo, you want to come on a live stream?
Nah. No, they have not.
Yeah, which I think I mean, that would be pretty cool. Imagine they call you and they're like, hey, man, we're going to delete your account if you don't start spending money.
Whoa, whoa.
We'll sponsor you to start. We'll give you the money to spend, but you have to break. But yeah, no, I mean, we all say like Dokkan has its issues, but really, I mean, they do a lot of good though.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
They're
Uh,
very, oh,
I see a lot of people complaining. I'm just like, whatever.
yeah, yeah, I'm
Whatever.
the same way. I'm like, man, I mean, I get the complaints, but the thing is, like, they do so much for us. Like, I mean, we get so much free to play stones. No, like, we're able to buy units. Like, if you get shafted, it's like you're not really getting shafted, man. Just wait a couple months till it comes back on a better banner, because typically, whenever a new unit comes out, the last unit that you didn't get will come back on that banner, and that unit's better, and then you could get 2 brand new strong units. And it's like you can't do that in many other gotcha games like Dokkan does. And that's why I like this game so much, man. I mean, it really there's a lot of passion you could tell in the Dragon Ball franchise. Which that's a good question. What age were you when you got into Dragon Ball?
And my earliest age is probably like 4, 5.
Toonami days?
5 years old.
No, no,
Like
like
4 or 5 years.
during the Toonami days.
Oh no. I don't. I never watched Toonami,
Oh,
but
okay.
I remember it was like my earliest memory was like my mum bringing home like VCR tapes of Dragon Ball Z.
Those were sick. Those were dope. Yeah, I was about the same age because in the states we had Toonami every day, and basically I think my mom had the TV on Cartoon Network, and she left it on by accident. And the first fight I ever saw was Goku versus Vegeta. And then when she walked in, she started screaming at the top of her lungs, like, "What the fuck? You have to turn this off!" Because you saw Goku like bleeding all over the place. I'm like, "Mom, no, this is cool.
This is so cool.
This is so cool. I love
I
it."
think the first like Dragon Ball moment that I watched on TV, like on live TV, was GT. So I watched Z first, but that was on VCR. But then GT, I feel like was airing during that time.
And did you
Um,
like GT?
yeah, I like GT.
Yeah, I'm
I was
not afraid
five
to
years
say
old.
it.
I was 6 years old. So like
Yeah,
my
yeah.
age.
You're just like,
If
"Oh
I try to
shit."
watch it now, I'd be like, nah, no, thank you.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's exactly how I feel because I saw GT at a pretty young age as well, and I rewatched it last year because I was like, man, I don't remember how bad this really was, so I got to give it another shot. The first arcs are pretty bad.
Terrible,
They're
man.
pretty terrible.
The Black Star Dragon Ball
The
is
black,
the
yeah, no, that one was just like that's like a zero. The baby arc got a little better. It wasn't great, but it wasn't like I didn't hate it.
wasn't the worst thing.
It was just
Yeah.
kind of like in the middle. I was like, whatever. The arc that picked up was the 17 arc when Super
You
17
like
came out.
17?
I liked moments. Like I liked when Piccolo died because that was actually like really heartfelt. Like when the Earth was blowing up and he fucking just dies there. Like that shit was crazy. I didn't like. I mean, Krillin died. Like it had really sad moments, but I didn't like it as a whole because like a lot of it didn't make sense. Like Goku beating Super 17 as a kid and not Super Saiyan 4 doesn't make sense. But it was okay. It wasn't great. I mean, by any means. Shadow Dragon Saga, I would say, I would put it closer to good, but more like at the end half of it.
Yeah, I like the ending.
Yeah, the
I
ending
feel
was
like the
cool.
ending was pretty good. And with Goku Jr., I thought that was alright. I like endings
Yeah,
when
yeah,
they explain it, and then like Goku going on Shenron. I felt like that was weird, but it was cool at the same time.
yeah. So I didn't find out till recently. So basically, that was supposed to mean that Goku died there, and he died. And someone
He
put that on a
dies.
Reddit, and I'm like, I don't know how real that is, but I guess it could make sense. I thought it was more like this dude has died so many times that Shenron's like, yo, you can't do this shit no more. Fuse with me, and we're leaving. That's what I thought it was as a kid. But GT had its moments. Did you like Super?
Yeah, I like Super. Super was good.
What was
Uh,
your highlights?
my highlights definitely the Tournament of Power.
Yeah,
I thought
completely
that
agree.
was hype.
Yeah, Tournament of
And
Power.
then of course Goku Black arc, but
You
I
like
don't know,
the?
I just like the Tournament of Power better.
I'm surprised.
You don't like the Goku Black, the Future Saga?
No, no. I thought it was good, but like everybody that I read online was like, "Oh my god, it's garbage! Like the story doesn't make any sense." To me, I didn't care because I don't watch. I never watched Dragon Ball for a story. Let's be honest. Like, I don't think you should watch Dragon Ball for the story. You're watching it because you love the characters and you love the art and you love the fights. And the fights in the Black Arc were actually really, really good. A lot of them were like very detailed. Like Vegito coming out was sick. You know,
Mm.
Goku's last Kaioken Kamehameha was amazing. The only thing that I could say that was kind of was the ending with Trunks. I thought that was a little funny,
Yeah, I guess.
but I
But
didn't
isn't that
hate
supposed
it.
to be like a nod to be like Xenoverse or like the Heroes kind of thing?
Yeah, and I didn't hate it.
Um,
I didn't. I thought it was okay. I mean,
I also like the interaction with Future Trunks with all the present people.
I love
That
that.
was cool. Like
That was
Trunks
sick.
with Trunks, Trunks with Gohan again. I think that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah, no, I completely agree because we don't get many interactions anymore with the cast. It's typically just the Goku and Vegeta show, and
Yeah.
it's cool and all, but I don't know. I like Krillin, I like Piccolo, and I like
It's like the
Trunks.
slice of life
Yeah,
part of like Dragon Ball, and that's
yeah,
what I enjoy.
yeah. I like watching just guys hanging out in anime. I mean, there's a lot of slice of life animes that I've seen that I like a lot. Um, yeah, kind of going back to that. So, what other slice of life animes have you like been into?
Uh, I can't think of anything on the top of my head. Of recent,
No, it doesn't have to be recent. I mean, like your favorite ones. Like if, like even if it's just like one big one that you really like a lot.
slice of life romances. I like those. There was I don't know the names of by heart.
Yeah,
To
no,
go on my anime list.
yeah, yeah. I have my, I have one too. I forget all of them, bro. It's
I always forget about
it's so
names.
hard to because it's so many. Like you watch so many 12 episode ones, you're like, dude, this was great, and then you just completely.
And then you forget about it later
Yeah,
on.
that's what
You
happened.
don't rewatch it.
Yeah, I mean, I love romances. Romances are definitely like some of my favorite. Like some of my like my top 10 has a couple romances for sure that I definitely enjoy because those are just written so well, you know? Because you watch those, and I know a lot of them are like in high school, but it's like
Yeah.
you look back, you're like, damn, bro, I wish this was my.
Imagine that was me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, dude, this would have been so nice in high school.
Imagine I had a harem in high school.
Yeah, I did not have that. So, so unfortunately, you didn't have one either, man.
Nah.
No, there's no Mrs. Hantas.
Mrs. Sanchez. Unfortunately not.
Yeah, no. Now I'm in the same boat. It's a hard one out there. It's hard finding them, especially during a pandemic.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's kind of nice having my personal time too, though. I'll never complain about that because typically, when you do got a girl, you can't be uploading 20 times a day and watching a ton of slice of life animes. You gotta start watching Korean dramas.
Unless she does it with you.
Yeah, exactly.
She plays she plays Dokkan? No way.
I have not met a girl yet who plays Dokkan. Unfortunately, I've when I was with my ex, I tried so many times. I'm like, can you please play it? No.
Did you?
She
Please!
refused.
This is so good! You can summon cool characters.
She was like, you have a gambling problem. I'm like, you can too.
You get to.
But it was always like a back and forth. I was trying to get her to play that, and then she would be like, okay, well, if I play that, you have to watch Korean dramas. I'm like, I can't. I don't have it in me to watch a Korean drama, man. I can't. Those are hard to watch. I'm like, let's watch anime. And she's like, no, Korean dramas are better. I'm like, nah, dude, I can't. Anime is.
Then you throw in the. But have you seen Clan Ad?
I tried. Every girl I've been with in the last like 5 years, I've tried showing them like, yo, watch
I don't
this.
think I've ever dated a girl that liked anime. Ever.
I've dated girls who say they do, but then when you actually get to know them, they're like, yeah, I've seen two. I'm like, oh, you're one of those. Yeah, most girls aren't really into it. I mean, girls are kind of weird with like what they're into, honestly. Like,
Yeah, that Iwi and Yaki weird.
yeah. Like I'll like any girl I talk to, because I like reality TV shows. Like I no cap. I love 90 Day Fiance, Married at First Sight, all the TLC stuff. I live for that shit, and I love that. And even like when I'll talk to girls about that, they'll be like, "I've never heard of any of these shows." I'm like, "Have you watched The Bachelor?" They're like, "No." So I'm like, "What the fuck do girls watch?" Like, what do you? And then I'll ask them, and it's always the same answer. Like, yeah, I've seen The Office 20 times. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
20 times.
I don't know how
Gee.
someone could watch that show. I've seen it twice. I can't like that's it, and that was within 10 years of those rewatches. I don't know how some of these girls are able to go back and rewatch it like every day. I'm like, it's good, but I'm like, it's not that good.
I have watched it like once, and that's not even all the episodes.
Did you stop when Michael Scott left?
No, I watched like just random episodes here and there. So I never really like sat down watch episode by episode, but it was just there, and so I'd be like, okay, I'll watch it this episode and then this episode, and then I guess that kind of ruined the experience. The only real like, what do we call those? What do you call those shows again?
Sitcoms? Really?
Sitcoms,
Yeah.
yeah. Is like How I Met Your Mother. That's the only one I've like watched
I'm sure you didn't
like
like the ending
fully.
though.
I'm not hard to please, so
So you weren't one of the ones who went on Reddit and Twitter saying, "What the fuck was that ending? I can't believe this shit. How could they do that?" You weren't one of those.
nah.
Good, I respect that. I don't think I've ever gotten that mad at a show for.
Nah, I've never been mad at the show. Like, oh, except for one anime
What was
that I was
it?
mad at, and I couldn't get it out of my head. I forgot what it was called, but uh, it was this all this. It was a romance, high school romance, and this guy had a previous girlfriend that died, and then he couldn't forget about her with the current girlfriend that he had, and then all there's shenanigans and there's cheating,
School
and then
days.
no, it's not school days.
Oh, I was
It's not
like,
school
that
days.
sounds like school. I was like,
But
wait.
the anime ended off pretty well.
Okay,
It
okay.
was he had to go to Tokyo because his mum like had to get like had to go there for like a doctor's thing. I forgot what she was diagnosed with, but so it ended off there and like showing their love, which was fine. Then I decided to go, hey, let's see if it continues from there. And then I read the summary, and then I got mad because then he then decides to cheat, and then all this crap, and I'm like,
I
dude.
can't stand these. I can't stand those. Okay, that's a okay. I gotta check that one out whenever you get the name. Have you ever seen Your Lie in April?
Yes,
Did
that
that
was
one make you tear up? Ever?
no, I didn't make me tear up, but I
No,
did. I was sad. I was sad.
dude,
No way.
that one got me fucked up. I was sad for like a week. I was like, dude, this
I
hurts.
think I'm not. It's because I wasn't too interested in the musical aspect. I was only there for like the interaction. But like,
Oh no, I love the music. I
I
jam that
I never
music.
really cared about classical piano music and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, I mean, was it? I don't think it was like the classical piano parts. It was more like the ambient parts that they had, where you're just like, dude, this hurt. This hurts, bro. That ending. Oh my god, that was so sad, man. And I tried finding like the manga ending for it, and it ends there too. And I'm like, yo, this creator's a fucking ass. So like, you search everywhere online, and everybody on Reddit's like posting like theories that she's actually not dead, and like she just went to America. And but I'm like, we don't know that. He just said we're done. Damn it, I hate it when they end off like that. But that one was really good. I'm trying to think of like really sad ones. Okay, to narrow it down, what animes have made you teared up?
None.
None.
Um, none. I don't think like cry. I don't know. If you mean like just like a little liquid coming out of my eyes, I don't remember the last time that happened, but it could have been recently.
So
Could
you're
be recently.
so you're not a crier.
I'm not a crier. I'm just not a crier.
That's impressive.
I'm just a depressed boy that never cries.
I feel that you're a strong man. Yeah, no, I haven't cried as much in things, but when I was right out of high school, dude, like I cried for everything. Like the first time I played Kingdom Hearts, dude, I think at the ending, I cried for like 20 minutes. I was such a pussy, man. I was watching that. I'm like, bro, this is beautiful, bro.
Oh, I think it might have been. Okay, this might sound weird, but like I don't know. I think it was My Hero second movie. I don't know what happened. I don't know what part it was, but I think I teared up a little bit. Weirdly enough,
Am I?
I think there
Wow.
was like some emotional like got like epic moment. Like I would tear up for an epic moment. I'd be like, oh fuck yes, let's go. And I'll be crying of joy. It'd be tears of joy. I'll be like, yes, beat him up.
I could imagine you at the movie like, yeah.
That would be me. That's me. I wouldn't tear up because it was a sad moment. I'd tear up because fuck, that was epic.
That is epic. I feel yeah. I've had my fair share of moments when I've seen something. I'm like, yo, that is sick, and I start crying. I'm like, yo, this is so cool. I think that's happened to. I think the moment that happened to me like the most was actually probably the two moments. One that comes to mind was Mugetsu Ichigo in Bleach when he comes back and he's like standing in front of Aizen after like his training with his dad in that other
Mhm.
world, and like the
Yeah.
fucking music pops out. My 17-year-old self, I was like, "What is going on?" That was so sick. That one, and I want to say Sage Mode Naruto. I definitely think I teared up either before the fight when he first came in, or it was after the fight when everybody's like throwing him in the air and like congratulate him, because that moment was a tearjerker for sure. So seeing my boy finally
Mine was Mike Guy.
against Madara.
Yeah.
I,
I thought that was fucking sick.
that's a fist pound moment. Yeah, dude, that was it was so sick because like that was like he got acknowledged. Like Madara was like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
you could have killed me."
Yeah, and it's like I declare you the strongest. I'm like, fuck.
And I'm like, "Fuck!" And ever since then, he's just been out of commission, man.
Yeah.
Which is fucked up. The coolest one, and then like Kakashi's just eating shit, hanging out. I don't like that.
It's all about that underdog. That's the whole schlick of Naruto. The underdog finally gets its moment.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, him and Kakashi, like, I think at that moment Kakashi knew that if he ever fought Guy for real, Guy would have fucking murdered him.
Yeah.
Like, he was so crazy, dude. So, like, do you keep up with Boruto at all?
Nah. I haven't watched a single episode. Except the one where they go back in time.
That was cool. I think everybody went back and watched
I
that.
think I had to watch it for the culture for one time. See
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah.
Not like anything exciting happened anyway in it.
Yeah, literally nothing
I
came from it,
yeah.
unfortunately. I wish. I was hoping that they were gonna do something cool, like, but no, nothing.
Like, I was just hoping for like a Sasuke Sakura moment.
Yeah,
Like a
which
big one.
they barely showed them
Yeah.
together, and I was like, dude, this is kind of
I think she just walked past him and then that's it. I was like, what?
yeah, and like they barely even showed them together in Boruto. Honestly, like, I think they hugged maybe once. If I don't even think they've hugged actually. Sasuke's a shitty husband, bro. No, I mean everybody says he's a good one because he does care about them, and this dude's out there trying to save the world, which I understand. But, bro, give me some slice of life moments. They don't got to be fighting.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
like give me some moments of them being humans, bro. You know, I like watching them. A perfect anime who did that was Yu Yu Hakusho. You ever watch that one?
No, I haven't got to around it. Nah.
That one does a pretty good job of they'll do like a lot of action and crazy fights, and then all of a sudden they'll do like, all right, here is a 2 episodes of like Yusuke fucking hanging out with Keiko, which was like his girl, and like that was always awesome.
Hmm.
I think you would like you. I think Yu Yu Hakusho might be a tearjerker. I think that might be
That's
one of the ones, but like a pure epicness, because Yusuke is fucking
yeah.
badass.
And he looks badass.
I think that's you got to. You know what? You are Yusuke, bro. Come out
I
your
don't know
next
about that
stream.
one.
You come out your next stream with a green jumpsuit, and you're like, "I am Yusuke Urameshi." But damn, we just hit that sweet hour mark.
Damn, that was quick.
Yeah, I know, right? Time
Yeah.
flies, dude. That's what happens with all of these. They just kind of fly by. It's always pretty quick. Do you have what other plans you got for the day?
My plans for today, I just gotta edit some videos. That's about it.
Just kind of hang out and do your
Yeah,
thing.
too much thing. Maybe watch some anime. Maybe watch Yu Yu Hakusho,
My
or
bad.
maybe Berserk
I think you gotta watch both. You gotta watch both.
at the same time.
Damn right, bro. That would be crazy. That would be nuts if you actually watched both at the same time. I don't know how you would do that. You wouldn't have a
I
life.
would.
You would not have a life. But yeah, man. I mean, we're pretty much good to wrap up. Um, this has actually probably been one of like the more fun ones. The last one I did actually, it was actually pretty sad. So just to be able to talk about fucking anime and actually laughing a lot, this has actually been a pretty good time. Which I expected. I mean, dude, you are hilarious. I mean, you always get me cracking up in your videos, so it's kind of cool to hear the famous laugh in in the flesh.
The famous laugh.
Yeah.
Do I really have? I don't have a
You have
weird
a very
laugh, do I?
distinct laugh, and it's nothing to even think about. It's just like it's just a really powerful chuckle
Nah, I'm not gonna laugh. I'm
that
not gonna laugh.
shakes the earth, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Stop
guessing.
laughing.
No, dude, it's good. It's good. Trust me. Never get self conscious about it. Let it out all the time.
Nah. I remember when I first started streaming, I would laugh all the time for no reason.
Yeah,
But that was because of nerves, I guess.
it's always good to laugh when you're nervous. I, I
Isn't that like from an anime or something?
no, that was just
Sounds like an inspirational
an
thing
inspirational
that
quote from the Gotcha Talks
oh,
podcast.
somebody like All Might would say, make sure, when you're nervous, just laugh
Laugh it
or
off.
something.
I might would say that, but all right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and close up shop again. Thank you so much for coming on, dude. This has been like, honestly, probably a dream come true. You know, this was a fucking blast to have you on here. And again, thank you so much. I'm sure my viewers are gonna be like extremely like, they're gonna go crazy. I'm gonna imagine.
Thanks for having me on.
No, for sure, man. So you take care now, and everybody who has watched up to this point, I'm gonna go ahead and link my man's socials in the description. Check out all his content. He is the free to play master. So if you guys have any other questions for that, hit up his channel, man. So again, you guys have a great rest of your day, and see you in the next one. Peace out.